Oh, quit being so lame. Just want to eat my shredded cheese. Fine.
Hybrid learners, are you preparing to return to the nest? This video guide works in conjunction with our online resource, which can be found on the front page of our Evans website. During this video, feel free to visit the Returning to the Nest online resource, click on the hybrid learning page, and find specific details about topics discussed in this video. Families will be asked to self-certify their students before their students arrive to school each day. This can be completed through the Unit 5 Safe app the district has purchased for families, or families can use the web version. Please note a daily report will be pulled of students who have not been self-certified. These students will need to be screened at school and verified by families. More information about this can be found under the self-certification topic on the online resource. Whether you'll be arriving to Evans on a bus, or perhaps you'll get a ride with a family member to school. Either way, Evans Junior High School has specific arrival procedures for all of our hybrid learners. In fact, if you go to the front page of our Returning to the Nest online resource and click on the resource icon, you will find a packet available for you that has building maps for various scenarios throughout the day. This includes maps indicating specific areas upon arrival to our school based on student last name. To ensure proper social distancing and limit the gathering sizes in our hallways, students will be dismissed from their specific locations in 2-minute increments. Please note, we have divided all main hallways into 2 lanes of traffic. The flow of these lanes are indicated by arrows on the ground, as well as rope and retractable belt barriers dividing the space. Furthermore, we have signs hung throughout the building above universal doorways. And our main stairwells are reserved for one-way traffic. Signs indicate which way's up and down. Eagle Nation staff is working extremely hard to make sure classrooms are safe, inviting, energizing, and still engaging for all of our students. When you're in the classroom, you want to make sure you're respecting other people's space. Some people might still be a little nervous about being around other individuals. So it's a great idea to respect that and make sure you're giving other people the space they need. Also, it's okay to recognize that activities might be different than you're used to. There might not be as much group work in terms of close physical proximity of group work. There might not be as much small group work, again, in terms of small proximity. You might have students remoting in live from at home during class. But no matter what the activities look like, nothing changes in the fact that as a part of Eagle Nation, the expectation is that you're invested, you're engaged, you're being respectful, and you're being responsible for being the best student you can possibly be in these scenarios. Because at the end of the day, no matter what the learning actually looks like inside the classroom, we are still called to be the good, not just for ourselves, but those around us as well. Please note, students in grades 6 through 8 will be allowed to carry backpacks to and from class. However, note that there are specific expectations regarding a student's responsibility of monitoring items in his or her backpack. Student backpacks should be checked prior to a student leaving for school each day to ensure necessary items are packed for school. If you're wondering what supplies your student might need, there's a list of general supplies on the Returning to the Nest resource. To ensure proper social distancing and limit the number of students in our hallways, We've created staggered passing periods for every team. You can find this information on our online resource, and please note these bell schedules will begin October 19th for all of our students, both online and in person. In regards to safely spacing our students during lunches, we continue to work hard to find plausible areas that can be cleaned properly and efficiently, as well as supervised adequately, while still allowing our students to benefit from this time of social interaction with one another. Furthermore, where appropriate, we have marked locations for students to sit to help ensure we are properly social distancing from one another. Also, we have sanitizing stations at the front of each lunch line and social distance markers on the floor to help students as they get their food. Finally, teams have been provided designated areas where students will be seated during lunch. Each day, students will go immediately to these designated seats prior to being dismissed by area to the lunch line. As a reminder, these maps and all other visual maps can be found under the resource page on our Returning to the Nest online resource. Just click on that and you can download the PDF that has building maps for all kinds of these scenarios. To ensure proper social distancing and limit the amount of students in our hallways, we're going to stagger the way we release students from school. We have a map showing which way bus riders and student pickup should go, and we also have a map available for you on our online resource showing how student pickup will work in the back of our building.
All right, Eagle Nation, so that should give you an idea of what it's going to be like when you're here with us in the school building. Yes, it is going to be a little different. Just remember, some things will never change, like you are going to be surrounded by adults that care about you and support you and want you to stay safe and what's best for you. So, in the end, remember, we are stronger when we fly together.